Welcome back to Let's Play Spongebob's Atlantis Squarepantis. So, we're kind of in the middle of something right now, aren't we? So...
Watch out! Watch out!
Pick up for what? So apparently things are getting pretty exciting today. Apparently we need to be quick. We were quick though. So quick we didn't even realize we need to be quick yet. Do we? So I need to check on this. I'm trying to leave now. Does my help be on its own? It's not doing that right now. It's just these things. Okay. Why is Squidward so excitable in this game all of a sudden? So not usually how things work. Oh well, so I guess we're getting into the middle of things today. It's whoa, oh man, I did a little extra jump off that guy. Apparently if you jump before you hit a tank, you'll actually jump really high. But as I was saying, we are starting in the middle of a level, so I'll explain why things are shot kind of quickly. Boom. That's what it wanted us to do, it's not what we did. Okay, cool. Which somehow opens the door. I mean, aside from the fact that we were able to do everything already anyways, aside from jumping. Well, let's just not worry about that, I guess. Off we go. Yeah, I know, it's not a little long unusual. Yeah, and bronze. I didn't think that I'd be getting very good metal if I took 5 minutes. Anyways, still not quite decided about what we're going to do with regards to shop things. I'm going to try to unlock everything, but it seems like it would be worth unlocking because there's stuff to play and whatnot, so, like level variations. And some of it's just clothes. I can't, for some reason, you have to buy everything in sequential order. I don't know what kind of shop culture Atlantis has, but you don't actually have choice in what you buy when. As strange as that is. So now we can do this, for example, which we'll probably worry about later, I think. I might just, for the time being, might just play through the entire game on its own and then worry about the little variations. I don't know, if I worry about the little variations at all. We'll see. Oh, these cutscenes.
For the king. We destroyed the king of Atlantis' topiary garden!
That's why they were shooting at us with tanks.
Okay, nobody's home. Let's go, people. Back on the bus. Nothing to see here.
Was it Plankton that rang that, or what? Like, we explicitly decided not to ring that, and it rang.
Welcome.
The king of Atlantis! In this level, there are 3 of us following the Lord Royal Highness. He's the leader of the Atlanteans, you know.
You couldn't just let him say that himself.
He's giving us a tour of the palace, but for some unspecified and probably completely ridiculous reason, there are hazards and traps everywhere.
Okay,
you have to
recognizing
help us
how
avoid the hazards and pitfalls so we can finish the tour. As soon as you see a hazard on screen, you can go for it. Don't wait around. Do it as fast as you can. Keep at least one of us going all the way to the end of the section so we can see the sights and win. And there are 5 sections in total to complete.
Okay, so recognizing how contrived your game is doesn't really make it less contrived or better, but okay. Okay, so just press the things you're told to press. Sure, it's kind of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory type of thing with everybody disappearing. Oh, those poor shadows. They don't quite draw correctly.
It's amazing.
That animation is straight from off the bottom. As is the one he's using right now.
Much to see.
Oh, whoops. Okay, I didn't quite press in the right place. How do we start that over one more time? Because that might be relevant to what metal we get.
In this level,
yes, I know, man.
3 of us
I don't need to listen to this whole thing, do I? I don't think I do.
He's the leader
Yeah, there you go. Okay. I managed to misread where I was supposed to press the button. Pretty sure that's not Bowie. I figured he wouldn't be voice acting in this. I figured they had to come with a new voice actor for Highness dude.
Follow me. There is much to see.
It's just a guy trying to sound like vaguely like Bowie. So it's almost like a rhythm type of thing, except for just walking around, and it inexplicably, if we don't press the buttons we're supposed to press, the characters are just removed. It might be Patrick. That's not a bad question, actually. Considering how much they pride themselves in ice cream, too. They appreciate edibles, apparently. Assuming that they eat the ice cream. Did we ever actually see them eat ice cream in the show? I think we saw the visitors eat the ice cream, at least.
Bold, yet understated.
Trying to read the captions is distracting me, actually. This is not especially exciting. Oh, tempo! It's changing on us. Either that or the game's lagging. One or the other. Who said that? That didn't sound like any of these three characters. By the way, where is Sandy and where's Squidward? Oh, there's Sandy in the background right there. Why is she just sitting in the background? I guess we'll just find out where Plankton is later, though.
Are we there yet?
That's my question, dude. What are we doing? He's not talking about anything or anything like that at all. He's just kind of, we're literally just walking through a field.
I wonder if they have a vegetable patch.
I mean, they have patches of some things, at least.
Gary would love to eat this garden. Good thing he's safe at home.
Well, I think that relates to Patrick's question whether or not these things are edible. The frame rate's still at 60, so I'm guessing... Who's saying that? Oh, that's actually like Atlantean people in the background behind us. Huh. But, yeah, the frame rate's still at 60, even though everybody seems to be moving more slowly, so either the frame rate's not correct, which is possible.
Prepare to be thinly sliced.
Wiggle! I wiggled hard.
Great legume of wonder, you fought nobly.
Looks vaguely like the girl-eating plant, actually. From Jimmy Neutron. But yeah, so either the game's supposed to be slow or it's just not reading the frame rate right.
I'll
No.
rate it 5 out of 10.
I agree, actually. That's pretty apt.
Well, that's like the biggest number I know.
Patrick, you're not looking at... Like, these guys aren't looking at each other at all. Mr. Krabs just sitting there breathing. Patrick's gesturing, but not actually towards the person he's speaking to. Oh, we're just gonna skip this part. So, Mr. Krabs musical time? Maybe?
Oh, it's you guys. When do we get to see some Atlantean art?
Well, where were you, dude?
Hey, where's Mr. Krabs going?
Looks like he found the treasure room. We won't see him for a while, or hopefully ever again.
Hey, someone needs to pay you. Are you just gonna walk slowly through this area now?
This place is like
Yeah,
a
most of the
Mr.
time when I
Krabs madness.
play a particular game on emulator, I'm actually... Oh, hi, Mr. Krabs. I'm using the PS3 controller for something that isn't a PlayStation game, so it's weird actually seeing prompts for things like
It's almost
L1
like Atlantis is
and actually
some
pressing
kind of
L1. I'm used to playing things like
secret
GameCube games where it's
underwater
also press circle or X or Y, and those buttons aren't actually on my controller, but I just have to know what they are bound to anyways. I'll say, again, I don't remember the show especially well, this particular episode,
Oh, this
or
place
animated
truly
special,
is
or you want to call it,
wonder.
but, okay. But I am noticing that I'm pretty sure there's a lot less treasure here than there was in the show. So it's just this for an entire level. Like, we're not even 2/5 through yet. Man.
That's the jewelry ones. Gave me indigestion.
I imagine it would if it doesn't pass right through
This
you.
room is full of old junk.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I can't rely on the shapes of the L1 and R1 buttons, which is a little annoying. All the other stuff I can, all the directional things I can, since they're oriented in different ways, but I need to actually read the L1 and R1 stuff, which bugs me a bit.
Exchange this gold for food,
This was on
right?
GameCube, actually. It'd probably be easier because all the buttons will look more distinct. Of course, this game doesn't have a GameCube version. It has a Wii version, I believe, which should also probably be easier in this section. It also has awkward motion controls, which it might.
Coin, coin, another coin, a coin, a coin, a coin, more coins, a coin, and there's a coin.
Again, we're just kind of like walking through and saying, hey, here, some treasure stuff. Like, that is kind of what they did in the show anyways, but Not even saying, hey, this is what this treasure is, or what this treasure is. We're literally just walking through small piles of treasure all the time. Hi.
What happened to you there, Squidward?
You know, it's rude to just disappear like that.
Hey, he reappeared.
You two are a real.
He'd already disappeared a while back anyways, though. I'm curious if I'm going to lose gold because of that. I hope not. How do you get perfect on this whole thing would be so tedious. Not that it's hard. So this is the replacement for all the musical scenes and musical numbers in the show.
Hey there,
Man,
boys. What you doing?
it's a little less exciting.
Sandy, we're on the King's tour.
What have you been
Great.
doing?
A royal tour. Does this mean I can be her royal squirrelness, Sandy Cheeks the First?
Onwards, my strange little visitors.
Very strange. Whatever.
What I want to see is some science.
Oh yeah, we're in the art gallery. Well, where is Squidward actually? We'll probably see him in the background somewhere. Shouldn't take long.
How do I get an artistic license?
See, I'm actually liking Patrick's dialogue in this game a surprising amount. I'm kind of surprised. Like, I don't feel much in particular about the dialogue of anybody else in this game, but I actually find myself being very amused if I'm not showing it particularly strongly about the things Patrick says. They're strangely clever compared to most of the things I've ever heard him say. At least in games.
I want to see is some science.
And then, like, vague, generic character-related things other characters say, like what Sandy just said.
What flavor are these paintings?
Okay, some of the things that Patrick says are more just strange rather than clever, but it's still amusing. Makes it for artists. I mean, there is artist singular. There you go. Wait, what's that Squidward? Why is he saying why me? Yeah, he's back there. There's Squidward. I don't know why he'd say why me though.
Hey, y'all. This is mighty fine.
What is? I'm guessing you're looking at something, but you can at least name what it is specifically.
How do I get an artistic license?
It was funny the first time Patrick, now just being repetitive. Oh man, I saw that wall that we were just now passing through. I thought, oh hey, we're at the end. But no, we were not. Decidedly not.
Artamungus.
Artamungus. What? Anyways. Alright, I've been pressing the same couple buttons for quite a while now. We're gonna have to cut off this level too when the episode ends.
Art of Atlantis.
As it goes on for quite a while. We're only in the third area.
Watch out.
Okay, that's
that
just
statue's
then.
going over. Where'd it go?
Good job. I mean, where'd he go? Where'd who go?
This place
Like, you can
is
still see the guy get crushed.
fun. I can't wait to see what they do for science.
So, this science, it's kind of pudding, right? Huh?
Actually, I think it's more like a muesli. Actually, I think it's more like granola. Actually, I think it's more like a bowl of oatmeal.
Did they just write 3 lines and do 3 separate takes and then decide to stick them like all together in the same cutscene? That's because that's what it sounds like. There wasn't a progression there. Anyways, I guess we'll just get partway through this one area or something. I'm not sure. Hopefully we'll just get through the whole thing and then cut the episode there. We'll see.
I'll see you later, boys.
Bye.
Huh, it'd take more than a few fancy machines to distract me from this incredible tour.
Hey, Patrick, there's a machine that makes ice cream in here.
Goodbye then.
Bye. Actually, I admit, this is probably my least favorite number.
The only thing that's very alone is your one brain cell.
Squidward,
That's harsh.
You came back for me.
Why are you still walking? Why are you guys supposed to still walking? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the region in which you can press the buttons is getting smaller and smaller in each section.
This place is electric.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure this is actually my least favorite number. I remember them so vaguely, but I'm pretty sure this is my least favorite number
So what? It
in the
isn't
entire
rocket science.
special, the Sandy Science one. I don't know why. It's like I just like Sandy in that capacity. I think this was the art style shift they had with the like weird, to me, what felt like a forced like video game reference type of thing. Doing the
It's like being inside
biology stuff, whatever you would want to call it. It's hard to come up with fancy words and press buttons simultaneously. Maybe when you're entertaining if these button presses actually like synced up with the music or something. I guess in that case you'd kind of have to rely on the game not lagging depending on how the audio works. You can make it work. I don't see any rockets here, but Sandy has done rocket science. In fact, it's below her.
This place is electric.
As everybody knows that all of science is on a singular sliding scale.
Pathetic.
What is? Like, I could just like, Squiddy, you're front in line. I could just like throw you off here right now. It's literally a press of a button.
Yeah, machines for everything in here.
You're on thin ice, dude.
These Atlanteans are crazy.
Could we at least see some, like, amusing background things? Either things in the background that are kind of funny,
Inside a TV.
or like individual creations from Atlanteans that actually do specific things that seem interesting and or creative. Because like there'd be opportunity to produce an interesting background, it just kind of didn't. It's interesting on a technical level. The technical creations of a technical nature. Alright, so we're running over episode time a little bit. Which means gonna have to make another episode shorter later. I see a lock. Why is there a lock there? Alright, so we're nothing in this area, so I'll see you guys next episode. Let's play Spongebob's Atlantis Squarepantis. So that's something you're capable of. Why didn't Sandy do her job and actually fight things with her? Okay, see you guys next time where we see the world's oldest bubble.
Right. The world's biggest idiot meets the world's oldest bubble. I can't wait.
Nor can I. See you then. I'm just gonna stand here.